One very convenient way to travel around the world is if you have a newer-ish phone, you can use an eSIM. And it's great because the moment you get off the plane or you cross the border, you just turn it on and you have internet and you're able to connect to the world and use your Google Voice and use your WhatsApp and use your Line and these other apps to talk to people and make phone calls. Arlo is the company that we used.
Yeah, like you can see here, I'm opening Arlo and you can see that you can choose the country you want to travel in. After you choose the country you want to travel in, you will choose the plan you want to have.
Usually 1, 5, 10, 20. And it might be slightly more expensive than using local SIM cards. One of the downfalls is you don't get a local phone number with it, which can be difficult sometimes. For me, if you're decent with technology and you know how to use other apps and Google Voice and stuff like that to make phone calls, I think it's the most convenient way, and it's awesome because you can always top your internet up if you need more. And there is even one on here that we can show you now, and that is there's local, there's regional, and there's global. There's a global one for like $80, something like that, that will let you have 20 gigabytes for 180 days. So if you were just careful and you were like, okay, you know, I'm only gonna watch videos, you know, when I'm on Wi-Fi and stuff like that, you could make that 20 gigabytes last a long time. And so you could, in theory, spend $90 before you even left, $80, $90, and have for a 5-month, 6-month trip, internet everywhere you go. And you have to do basically nothing. You go across that border and it's already gonna be working for you. So eSIMs are very, very nice. Arlo is a great way. And why do you want to have, even with an eSIM, why do you need to have your phone? Because everywhere around the world, you're going to be doing ride sharing, you're going to be ordering food, you're going to be using
Uber.
Google Maps, all these different things.
Even book your Airbnbs, hotels,
book your Airbnbs,
everything.
all that stuff. So computers are great, but phone is really the main tool that you're going to be using all over the world. It's going to be your go-to thing.
The main reason that you want to at least do the first gigabyte of eSIM is when you arrive in any country in the world and you just leave the airport, you do not need to worry that you don't have how to get to your Airbnb or how to find the GPS if it's walking distance, the GPS. Let's say you took a bus somewhere from country to country in Europe. You don't need to be worried about the first 24 hours having the internet. So you can always pay the first $4.99 or $3.99, whatever it's cost for 1 gigabyte, and then decide, okay, maybe this price is a little overpriced for me and I would like to save a little bit money and go with the local card. But for the first 24 hours, I would recommend always to use the eSIM.
Great tip, because not everywhere you land is there going to be a place where you can buy a SIM card
in the airport,
or maybe it's a late night, maybe you're in Venice going to in that airport take a water taxi. Like, you never know where you're going to be if there's going to be someone selling a SIM card, but this will get you through, at least at the beginning. I did it the whole time and I absolutely loved it. I don't ever want to go back to regular SIM cards.
So the main thing about using eSIM card is very convenient, saving time and money.
And one thing that I would also recommend when it comes to phones is bring a backup phone. If you have an older phone that you're not using, you know, it will come in handy because sometimes people go kayaking in Ha Long Bay and throw their brand new iPhone in the water.
So check out this map. This map can show you how beautiful this Ha Long Bay look. And in the middle of the map, like you can see, there is a little cute phone. This is my phone. So my phone right now is still swimming, even that I already came back and I'm in the United States in Minnesota. My phone, my iPhone 13 Pro Max is still in Ha Long Bay.
Luckily, I had an old Pixel phone that I brought with because I knew it'd be good to have a backup for many reasons. And so if you got to use my Pixel for the last 2 months of our trip.
It was terrible.